Alright guys, so it's 12:30 right now, and we are at the gym. I don't have anyone with me to record, so I'll try recording with my tripod and camera, and hopefully there's not a lot of people in there so I can go do my thing. But in the commentary, I'll explain what I'm going to be doing in terms of working out and everything this week and today. And yeah, so let's go get it.
Hey guys, so I went back and I listened to the commentary. So before we start the commentary, I just want to say I'm sorry for sounding kind of nasally, and a lot of things I'm trying to say kind of get cut off. Like the words I try to say get cut off a little bit because I'm having nasal problems right now. So basically, when I take my allergy shots, they basically inject me with the things I'm allergic to, and then I have to take my allergy medicine to help with my allergies, but I haven't been taking my medicine, so my allergies have been acting up, and I do apologize, but hope you guys enjoy the commentary.
Hey Fit Fam, it's Moino back here with another commentary. It is super late right now, so I'm gonna try to do this in one take, hopefully the least amount of takes I can without messing up really bad. So if I do say like, whatever a lot, I apologize. But it's about to be 2, everyone's sleeping, so I'm gonna be talking kind of soft. Hope everyone is having a good day, because I think this is gonna go up in the morning. So this workout is going to be a full body workout. I'm snacking on some protein right now, but we did do squats, bench, and machine rows in the video. So I start off any workout I do, no matter what body part it is, doesn't matter what type of split I'm doing, doesn't matter if I'm like going high reps, low reps, whatever. I always start off with foam rolling. It honestly helps me release all the tension and knots, like, trapped in my muscle, get them ready for the actual movements. So I'll spend quite a bit of time doing foam rolling, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what exercise I'm doing. And basically in this workout, you'll see me do a lot of warm-ups before the exercises. And while even doing the exercises, I didn't record it, I'll be doing something to keep, my muscles tension free, like ready for the movement, whatever the actual movement is. So right here, I have a lot of tension in my hamstrings and quads, so I like to stretch them out for quite a good bit of time. But after that, we went on and we did some goblet squats. So I like to spend a lot of time on a movement that's similar to the movement I'm actually going to be doing for higher weights. But the goblet squat is a really good exercise that you can just add in. So if you have like lower back pain, it's better to switch to the weight being in front. So if you can't do back squats because you have lower back pain or something, goblet squats is a good alternative, as well as front squats, because it keeps the weight in the front, so it's not really going to hurt your lower back as much. And I just like to warm up with this because I can look at my feet, I can get the foot position right. I just start off light so I can get the actual setup for my feet, my knee, make sure my knees are following my toes out, and I'm getting beyond parallel or at parallel. I don't really like going beyond parallel. I try to hit at parallel because I tend to have butt wink, and everyone else that has a butt wink because they go too low, try to work on that. That's what I'm trying to do. If anyone has any tips on squats, I would love to hear them, honestly, because I love to hear advice from other people that have a different perspective on the exercise or looking at the exercise. But after that, we went on and did some throws, I guess, with a slam ball, medicine ball, whatever you want to call it. Basically what I do is I try to generate a lot of power. So when you're doing bench, you're going to be like, lifting the weight up, so you need some type of power, and this really helps with that. All you have to do is throw the ball horizontally, throw it straight. Don't like throw it at an angle or anything, just throw it straight and put in as much power as you can. Generate as much power. It honestly helps warm up those muscles, gets them ready for the actual exercise. But anyways, after that, we went on, and the first exercise we did for the actual workout was some squats. As you can see, I'm always constantly doing stretching or doing something that keeps my muscles like flexible, awaken my muscles, I guess. But yeah, I'm always stretching, making sure I can do the squats correctly. It's very important to get your fundamental basics right, and that's what I try to do before any workout. I try to get the basic fundamentals correct So you'll see me change my foot position a lot. You'll see me change up how I do exercises a lot. It just depends on how I feel that day. You have to honestly understand your body. You have to feel your body. Everyone is different. Everyone's body, like, is different. You have to understand your own body. So I can't really tell you exactly what to do, but I can show you what I do. As you can see here, we take it pretty slow with the bar. I go down, I pause for a little bit, make sure I'm hitting parallel, and make sure that my knees are actually following my toes out, because that's important. A lot of people don't do that, and their knees start to buckle in. I've had a lot of friends that I've worked out with, and their knees buckle in because, you know, they don't really think about it. So it's very important to have that mind muscle connection. So the first thing I tell everyone is to get your fundamentals correct. Don't try to put too much weight on the bar. In this workout, I think I go up to 135, and I don't go above that because we're trying to keep the rep range high. Since we're getting back into the gym, we're going to be doing like high reps, low weight, just trying to get the fundamentals again. That's the first thing you need to do. Second thing you need to do is get that muscle mind connection, because honestly, a lot of people ask how like your muscles grow fast, and that's basically the answer.
Alright guys, so I don't know why it's so loud in here, probably because it's the gym, but I have the camera on a cool setup. Let's see if we can get this shot. I basically warmed up with 25s, now we're on to 45s, let's see what happens.
If you're trying to grow your muscles and you're having a hard time doing it, it's honestly because you don't have that muscle mind connection. If you get that muscle mind connection, you'll make gains beyond what you are making right now. When I first started, I didn't really have muscle mind connection. I used to be like everyone else out there. I just went in there, lifted the weight up, and I made some decent gains because, you know, it was noob gains. But what really set me off to make the gains that actually pushed me to the next level is after I understood the exercises, after I understood how to do the exercises, and I got that muscle mind connection and feeling my muscles in every exercise. That's very important. But there are times when you want to go heavy, when you're grunting out the weight, when you're trying to go fast and rep out. I kind of did that in some of the exercises I did. So like in some of the sets, I would go faster, like my reps would be faster because I'm trying to get in more of like a cardio feel in the workout.
Alright guys, so the first time was a fail, but we make mistakes and that's how we learn and grow. So instead of putting on the weight this time, I put on the bar. See, I'm learning. But anyways, we're going to try to retake that shot. I'm going to keep it at 135 because I don't want to go any higher. I want to keep it higher reps, low rest time. So let's get it.
And right here, I'm trying to get like different angles for you guys because I know it can get kind of boring watching it from the same angle. So I try to keep it entertaining and fun and try to get a bunch of different angles. But as I was saying, you want to make it to where you understand what you're actually doing in the gym. So yes, there are times to grunt out the weight and go kind of fast, but if your sole purpose is to build muscle, then, you know, it's said that 12 reps is a good spot for muscle building. Why is that? Is because you're prolonging the time under tension. So if you're going in there with the mentality of pushing the weight up and down really fast, you're not increasing the time under tension. You're just trying to push the weight up as fast as you can for more reps, but that's not really the explanation behind time under tension. Time under tension is doing that, but extending the time. That's the important part, is you want to have that weight on you for a longer period of time. So if your sole purpose is to build that muscle, you know, you want that time under tension. A lot of people just go in there and they're trying to rep out 12 reps as fast as they can without good form, or just trying to push the weight up. If you're trying to build muscle, that's not what you need to do. There are times, like sometimes you need to grunt up the weight, but most of your workouts, especially if you're a beginner, you should not be grunting up the weight. You should take it slow, easy, methodical, try to get the weight up, feel the muscles working. But there are times where you need to do that. There are times when you don't need to do that. I do that sometimes, but I know why I'm doing that. You know, you have to know the reason behind why you're doing what you're doing. But as you can see, I honestly like my squat form. I think it's pretty good. But if you have any comments, concerns, let me know in the comment section below. One time I was doing squats, like this was when I first started. A guy came in and gave me some advice, he said, like, you know, my squat form was pretty good. If I want to go a little deeper, I need to spread out my legs a little more, and I did, and honestly it helped. So thanks to whoever that was that helped me out that day. As you can see here, I was trying to get a top angle view to make it look cool. At first I was gonna do edits on this video, but honestly I just want to get this out there, so I'm just straight up doing a commentary over some raw footage without much edits. But remember, when you're doing the squat, you want to keep your head in a neutral position. So don't look up, don't look down at your feet. You want to look like straight-ish, so your neck is in line with your spine. Honestly, that's a good way to say it, I guess. But when you're setting up, obviously, you know, look down, make sure your feet are in the right spot, make sure you're following with your knees towards your toes. You don't want them to cave in, and also keep your heel on the ground. I know I need to get some actual squatting shoes, because these free runs, honestly, for some reason they don't like to touch the ground. Like for my heels, even though I push my heels down, they feel a little too high. I don't know. I need to get some actual like shoes for squatting and deadlifting and everything, because I don't think free runs are working right now. I don't know, it just doesn't feel good. I don't know how to explain it.
Alright guys, so next up we're gonna do some hammer strength rows and work on our back.
But after that we went into some rows, trying to get different angles for you guys again. But there are two grips on this, so sometimes you might want to use a neutral grip, sometimes you want to use a supinated grip, sometimes you want to use a pronated grip. It all just kind of depends on what you're trying to work out. You want to hit the muscle from as many angles as you can to help the growth. And another thing, when you're doing this exercise, make sure you're actually feeling it in your back. A lot of people don't pull the weight right. They'll feel it more in their elbows and their biceps. I mean, you should feel it in your biceps a little bit, because any back workout you do, you're gonna feel it in your bicep. That's why I don't like to work my bicep and my back on the same day anymore. I used to do that a lot, but I feel like my biceps are just too fatigued, so I end up doing biceps on chest day and I do triceps on back day. Usually that's how it goes. But I haven't done arms in a long time, because I feel like I should focus more on compound exercises. You're better off focusing on the compound exercises than doing isolation movements. So throughout this whole cut, I will probably be adding arms back in, where my plan right now is to work out my chest twice a week, my back twice a week, and my legs twice a week, and then hit arms, shoulders once a week. But we'll see how that goes. That's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm gonna try to go to the gym either 5 to 6 days a week. That's the plan right now. But honestly, like I was saying, make sure to feel the exercise in your back, in your lats, in your mid back. Don't, like, when you're doing the exercise, think of it as your hands being a hook. So your hands shouldn't be doing any of the pulling. Your hand is basically something to just grab the weight, and then you want to set your shoulder blades back, and then pull with your back muscles, pull with your lats, pull with all of that, instead of thinking about pulling with your arm and your elbow. That's honestly gonna help. It helped me. But after that, when we went into some bench, I went really light. So I think these are 25s, and the reason I was going light is because honestly my bench gains have gone down. My deadlift and squats have stayed reasonably the same, around the same weight, but my bench has gone down a lot. Sorry about like how I'm talking right now. Sometimes I'm like mumbling, sometimes the words are getting stuck. It's because I was actually eating food. Right now I'm still eating, so I don't really have water with me right now, and I don't feel like going to the kitchen. But anyways, I went really light because, okay, I probably need some water. Alright, sorry about that. I am back. Okay, the reason I was going light is because I was trying to, like I said, get the feel for the exercises again. Honestly, I haven't done flat bench, like heavy flat bench, in a while. I'm trying to keep the rep range up. I'm trying to get my form right, as you'll see in a future video, because this video is from a while ago. Right, today, the day I'm recording this commentary, is the 18th. That video was recorded on, I believe, the, what's 7 days away, on like the 11th or the 10th. But anyways, you'll see in a future video where I actually work on my bench, because I've been going to the gym really late, and I've been finding the gym empty, so I can do whatever I want to do. You know, there's not a lot of people there, so they're not going to get annoyed of me recording, so I try to get a lot of different angles. I don't really have anyone with me, so I just do it by myself by using like the different benches and stuff. I'll just set it up. But I've noticed some things about my bench. I'm going to talk about that in that video, not this video. But honestly, I think I went up to a 35, but I started doing it and I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I wasn't feeling it in my chest, and I couldn't get the weight up. Like I said, I've lost a lot of strength on this. I was trying to hit 12 reps for every single set I did throughout this whole workout, for everything I did, because I want to keep the volume up. I want to start building that muscle back, and I really want to feel it in my muscles. So for this whole cut, the whole 3 months, the 90 days, we're basically going to be doing high reps. So we're not going to go under 8 reps. If we actually go to 8 reps, we're not going to go under 8 reps. We're going to try to keep the volume up. Like I was saying, I think I already said this, but we're going to try to work out 5 to 6 times in like 5 to 6 days a week. And I'm seriously going to try to hit that. And my calories are going to be low pretty much for this whole cut, so I don't really plan on putting on much strength. I don't really plan on putting on any strength, honestly. I know my bench is gonna suffer, I know my squats are probably gonna suffer, and my deadlifts are gonna suffer, but at this point I just want to cut down to and be like in the best shape I have ever been in. So I might need to sacrifice my strength a little bit, but that is completely fine, and I am completely okay with that. By the way, when I'm recording this video, I'm already 2 pounds down, because I think it's been 2 weeks, but I checked. I honestly, I'm pretty happy with what I had. But this week right now, not in the video, but this week right now, I'm trying to tell you guys what's going on right now so you can be updated. I haven't really been hitting my cardio as much as I want to, and I kind of ate a little bit too much junk food, I think. But we'll see when we do the weigh-in on Monday if we've actually dropped another pound or not. Today is currently Friday, so, or actually technically a Saturday. But bench going up, make sure to bring your elbows in on this exercise and really get that squeeze in your muscle. Instead of thinking about pushing the bar away from you, if you really want to feel it in your chest, think about squeezing your chest together. Like, think about doing dumbbell flies while you're doing a barbell bench press. It honestly helps. Think about like pushing your hands together. But after that, we went on and did some Stairmaster. My legs were honestly tired from the squats, even though I didn't really do much workout for my legs. I only did squats, bench, and rows. My legs were pretty tired, and in this video I don't go that slow. I was just trying to record the video, and I was doing some lunges on the Stairmaster. But this is how I do the Stairmaster for anyone that's interested or wants to know. Basically, I'll start off at around 4, you know, the 4 speed or whatever it is, level resistance, I don't know, but I start off at 4, then I'll do some lunges. So while at 4, I do some lunges on the Stairmaster. Then after about like 30 seconds of doing that, I'll raise it up to about like 9, and then I'll do that for a minute. Honestly, every day is different, but I'll do that for about a minute, and then I'll lower it back down to like 5, and I'll do some more lunges again, and then I constantly go back and forth, and I do different things. But that's gonna be it for this commentary. If you like the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. You can go watch the past videos right here, and also make sure to come back for that next video, because the next video will be the first episode of the 90-day journey, which is what the series is going to be called, and I'm honestly very excited. Hopefully it goes well. I'll see y'all in that next video.